Hello, hello. Give me just 1 second to switch some things around. Awesome. Okay, so this time it actually put the right game in when I started streaming. It usually decides to do... Oh, hi, Pixel! It usually goes, oh, games in demo whenever I start stream. I'm free. Let's zoom out. I'm in last year's Moonfire Fair stuff. Because it's my current festival gear. Thought it'd be fun to have this armor set on. How are you, Pixel? I think... It's usually in Costa del Sol, so let's go check Costa del Sol. This might get laggy. I don't know how many people are over there right now. No, it's okay. Everyone's gotta have some time to themselves. Or my streams vibe coincide with someone else's that you also like. Who knows? I don't know. It's your life. I ain't gonna control which streams you watch. Nice! Happy birthday! Let's see. It seems like there's things going on over here. There's definitely some people over here. Let's check the mini-map. Doesn't look like there's a... Let's look. I need to close this out, actually. It's in my face. Oh, let's... I just went crazy with them chat log. Is this one? Let's get on the carbuncle. I'm also doing good. I am hopefully getting out of my boot this week. Hopefully. So do I have to pick up the quest elsewhere? I don't know. Sometimes you have to pick up the quest in like Limsa. Oh. I love it when the players don't load in, but the like mount does, so it's just spinning. A spinning polar bear. Amazing. So I think I have to go to Limsa. It's fine, I'm rich. Sort of. In-game. I wish I had as much money in-game as I do in real life. Well, opposite. I would like to have the 1 million gil I have in Final Fantasy XIV in real life. That'd be great. I'm a source of dye on Corel. I like to sell dye a lot. Mostly the black and white dyes. Oh god, Limps is gonna be awful. I'm scared. I can already tell it's gonna be bad just because of how long it's taking to load. Oh wow, there isn't as many people over here as a... No, it's probably because they're just not loading in, actually. That's actually probably what's going on. Actually, no, why am I doing this? I can just go to the aft castle. Bye, guys. Oh no, they all loaded in. They all loaded in right when I clicked the aft castle. Okay, so hopefully the quest for Moonfire Fair is here. Because it varies. Sometimes it's in Limsa. Sometimes it's in Limsa, and then sometimes it's just go to Costa del Sol and get it there. And I didn't check the website. I'm literally going in totally blind here. I don't know what's going on with Moonfire Fair this year. Oh yeah, it's definitely pick it up here. Oh no, another name to butcher. Moyaru. Stop at nothing to see that you enjoy the seasonal festivities to the fullest. Yes, ma'am. Sir. I'm gonna zoom in so you can see the sir that's talking. Well, it isn't my favorite adventurer. Oh, Moonfire Fair? It's basically the summer festival. You go to a beach, you have fun. Every year they usually have some sort of item that you get. Like sometimes it's a mount, sometimes it's a pet, like the little thing that follows you around. And sometimes it's an outfit. Sometimes it's two of those things. Just depends on the year. I think this year there's a mount. I'm not sure. Well, if it is my favorite adventurer, come to enjoy the Moonfire festivities again this year, have you? I promise you're in for a scorchingly, swelteringly good time. As you may very well know, the fair is a storied tradition that, in recent years, has served to promote the effort of the Adventurers Guild on behalf of Orisians everywhere. Once again, we've got a piping hot plate full of exciting activities for one and all. They used to have a jumping puzzle, too, every year for Moonfire Fair, but they didn't do it last year. And I don't know if they're doing it again for this year. I didn't see one over there. This year we've also been tossed by none other than Master JJ Ruju, our ever-generous patron of the event, with creating the ultimate icy dessert to stave off the heat. We would more than welcome the aid of a skilled adventurer like yourself, and needless to say, we'd reward you for the efforts. If you'd be willing and able then to simply hop over to the Costa del Sol and speak to my colleague, Harmaja. So I just realized something. I need to check this because I always forget to do this. Character configuration. Log window setting. This is what I need to change. Ta-da. This is how I avoid people's player names from being shown. Because I don't want other players being... It's like the equivalent of blurring out faces in videos. Is me hiding the names. Because I don't want people... Because there's sometimes people get mad at people for things. And I don't want anyone getting mad at other players. You know? I don't know. There's actually a real problem for some players being gotten reported before through streams. So, I don't care if people see my name, obviously. Yeah, it sucks that people do that. I'm just avoiding it. Zoom out and not spray the camera. I remember this being yellow. Is this a different one? No! Okay, I just forgot. It still shows names if we target. I was trying to target the mount, but that didn't work. Oh well. I'll pretend. I'll just pretend we didn't see that. The name, okay? Well, visit Kiran. Come to help us create our frozen masterpiece, have you? Why, I could have asked for a better partner in our confectionery challenge. And how glad I am to hear it. God's honest truth, we are in a bit of a bind here. See, though we've been tasked with making the most delightfully frosty dessert, we are suffering from a lack of the all-important ingredient, ice. The shipment was supposed to come in bells ago, but word has it it's been held up by some disturbance in the area. Might you be so kind as to check with my associate Poyopan to see if she knows anything? She should be just to the east of here, over on the beach. So bells is basically like hours ago. They use like oldish terms to refer to like time and distance. It's kind of cool. See, this is actually an outfit we got in a previous event. This top right here and the headpiece. It's a cool set of stuff. Kuran, what a pleasure it is to see you again. I imagine Her Majesty sent you to ask about the delayed shipment of ice. To be quite honest, the situation is something of a complicated one. As you may have heard from this year's festivities, Master Jujuruju, a lot of fell names are fun to say, has imposed upon us a rather daunting task, preparing the finest frozen dessert the realm has ever seen. He promised us that he would spare not a single guild to see the deed done, so we decided to enlist the services of one of the realm's most prominent confectioners. All well and good to this point, yes? As it turns out, this confectioner was a hopeless perfectionist. Insisting that only the finest ice in all Eorzea would serve for her creation, she hopped on the next vessel to the northern seas. She's like, no. And that's the last we saw of her. It's not a fear for her life, mind you. Pardon the pun. But she's one tough cookie. That said, the festivities are all but upon us, and if she doesn't make it back soon... Ye gods! The poor girl's drowning out there! Oh no. What?! Oh no! And then there's the shark. That timing with the shark was great! That shark is just one that, like, goes around Costa del Sol. That was the perfect timing for that shark! That garb, yes, it's her. Kiran, that's Nikiki, the self-same confectioner of whom I just spoke. We must help her at once! This is amazing. Perfect timing, let's go. Oh, I think I know what we have to do. We have to do fate. Oh no. So you can see what that is definitely part of the event right there in the background with the ice bombs. Will she be alright now? In any event, I'll leave her to your capable hands. I am currently a white mage. I should hope I should be able to heal her. Look at that hair. I love that ponytail. It's very spiky. Ugh. Oh, Nikiki, you've come back to us. Thank the gods. Pomiano, is that you? What? I'm back in Costa del Sol. You are indeed. Whatever happened to you out there? Were you swept away in a storm? Tossed from your boat by some eldritch horror from the depths of the sea? I fear my memory is still hazy. As I remember, we sailed to the northern seas where, after braving the elements and some vicious fiends set on making a meal of me, I succeeded in procuring the most pristine ice I've ever laid eyes upon. Also, those lights, that's like the minimum amount of effects that the game has. Like, the game has, like, some really bright effects. And I always set them to minimal, because I do like looking at them. But I also don't want to be blinded. We began the journey back, and just as we were approaching Costa del Sol, it's no use. The only thing I can remember is our vessel capsizing, and my body being flung from the deck along with my hard-won supply of ice. Yeah, that's minimal. So there's like some tanks have like cool like light wing. No, I'm not wings. They have no. They do have something that's like wings, but it comes from their shield, not on their back. That's the white mage. And you can see the shark in the background. But at least I made it back in one piece. And I have you and your friends here to thank for that. Pomiano? Pomiano? Polar bears! I mean, in fairness, at least Final Fantasy XIV does have the option to chill with the particles. Like, you can just totally turn them off, too. I just like looking at the pretty lights sometimes. Oh, my dearest friends, you too survived the shipwreck. Why, I couldn't be happier. Oh, they're so cute! These creatures are your friends? Aren't they lovely? We met them on one of the isles up north. I shared some of my treats with them, and next thing I knew, they were following me everywhere. They're gentle and strong. The most perfect companions, really. Alright, that's enough of the touching reunion. My precious ice is scattered all about the place. Go round it up and bring it here. On the double now. Well, hopefully, I'm gonna butcher the name. It's Myoho, right? Is the name of the Genshin Impact's developers. Maybe they'll update it with a way to tone it down a little bit or turn it off. Because if they didn't have that in 14, I would probably have died multiple times in some of those raids. I keep looking up and seeing the shark. The shark likes to be the star of the show, I think. Can you imagine if they gave it a shark mount? That'd be so cool. all of the mounts in 14 can fly, by the way. So now I'm imagining a flying shark mount. Well, would you look at that? They're quite clever, aren't they? Oh, they're so cute. And they vary in size. I'm just imagining a shark going woo. It's like flopping its little fins a little bit as you like zoom across the land. Oh, lucky day, the seals are intact and the ice inside undamaged and unmelted. That means only one potential rub remains. It couldn't be. I have no idea what it is, but I'm gonna pretend I do. Yes, as a matter of fact, the ice you see is everything I hoped it would be, which is why it's rather to my chagrin? Charn? I don't know. When I never escaped, that dreadful fiend slumbered in the rather large trunk of ice I had loaded onto our vessel. Oh, so we gotta fight something. Let's go! That's what the fate's about. Yep, that's what the fate's about. Yes, it's all coming back to me now. As we neared Costa del Sol, within the balmy winds drifting in, I heard a dreadful rumbling coming from the cargo hold. I rushed down to investigate, only to see the fearsome creature. It appeared rather perturbed by the heat, and suddenly began to swell larger and larger until... boom! I like being dramatic. It would appear my own carelessness was the cause of our unfortunate incident. Fortunately, my furry companions and I have survived the shipwreck, as has my stock of purest ice. And yet I fear the fiend will be back in search of the icy home I was so unceremoniously stole from him. Whatever am I to do? Destruction! Oh, my phone's going off. Oh, it's a scam. Goodbye. Have no fear, my dear Nikiki. In fairs over the years, my friends and I have fought off more bombards than you can shake a stick at. Why, Bombard Buster could be my middle name. Yes, I like doing sound effects. It makes me happy, so I'm glad you enjoy them, Pixel. Now let's go praise... I am butchering all the names today. Harmaja of this situation. Surely he'll have an idea as how we can deal with the menace and kick the festivities off with a bang! Oh, look at the polar bears! That's so cute! The polar bears are so cute! Oh no! Oh god, I could hear things being summoned and desummoned all around me. So I'm probably gonna have to change to a DPS class soon, but I don't know which one. I'll figure it out when we get there. I love the bears too, Pixel. They're great. Ah, Karan, I was wondering when I might hear back from you and Pomonia, Yano. And I see our star confectioner has joined you as well. Pray tell, how did you fare? Quick explanation of what happened. Oh dear, so while the ice has been safely procured, a blustery bombard of behemoth-like proportions has been procured alongside it. No doubt that's something to do with the panic screams I heard coming from the beach. What? But not to worry, after all, what is the moonfire fair if not a season for blasting ill-tempered, hot-headed balloons out of the air? And I know just the person to assist us in the effort. Just a moment now. Say no more, Master Harmaja. I stand ever at the ready, my friends. I have no idea who that is. Who goes there? Is someone we've seen before? Oh, these are people from previous events. Surely you've heard the tales of Thracia, brave leader of the Bombardiers and bane to Bombards the realm over. Or perhaps you haven't. But no matter! Pray rest assured that I and my companions will safely return to your beaches. Bagu too has come to save today. And he has brought his fun little toys. Trinkets, trifles, toys! Ah, yes. Bago has brought his toys that go boom! And these are all characters who've appeared in previous Moonfire fairs. That's why they're reintroducing themselves for new players who haven't done the Moonfire fair before. I'm Rufula Tia. I may still be new to this adventuring business, but I promise you what I lack in experience, I make up for in pluck. Pluck, spirit, and determination. Yeah, I like it when they like reusing old characters from previous events, but they also make sure people know who they are. Instead of just assuming. This whole mess was all my fault. Still so many of you come to my aid. How can I ever repay you? I like this song. Nonsense, my dear. The ice you brought us was at our behest, and all will be forgiven when you fashion for us the most delightful frosty dessert Master JJ Ruju has ever laid eyes on. Besides, the exploits of Bombard busting adventures are sure to bring even more good publicity to the guild. Blah, 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 tongue-tied. Final Fantasy XIV names never fail to tongue-tie me. That settles it then. Let's get out there and show the oversized ball of ice that the Isle of Endless Summer is no place for his ilk. Yeah! It's been a while since I streamed 14, so I'm kind of jazzed right now. I think the last time I streamed Final Fantasy XIV was actually during the Easter event. Yeah, I have to switch. Let's see. I probably won't get any like EXP from this, but yeah, let's switch. I'm gonna switch to. I might as well just do Machinist. Coming through! My all pink gear. So I gotta chill out here for a little while. Is this a player? Or... No, this is a NPC. I wasn't sure. So I get to chill out here until the next... So now we gotta wait for a fate. So while we're waiting... So earlier, I'm going to talk about something I saw earlier that I was like, what? About was that, I saw a clip of that new movie, Free Guy, I think? And Samuel L. Jackson was in it. I was like, wow, he doesn't really look that old. How old is he again? And I checked, and he's like 72, 73 later this year. And I was like... He looks like he's in his early 40s, late 30s, not in his 70s. Like, the only sign of aging he really has is, like, the, I don't know what you call them, like, the creases between your nose and, between the edges of your nose that go down to your, like, corners of your lips. Like, that's the main sign of aging he's got on his face, is that. And it... He's secretly immortal. I'm calling it now. Yeah, knowing he's like only a few years younger than my grandma was shocking. I'll be honest. So. Yeah, and Captain Marvel, they basically did nothing. Like, I think all they really did was, like, some makeup on his face to, like, hide what, like, few age things that show up, like, the wrinkles around their eyes and that one I mentioned before. Oh, there's two players hanging out, I think. I love how my minion's just chilling next to me. Honestly, they could probably just use a little bit of makeup on him. And he'd look like really young. Look at my minion! I love my minion. See, this is one of the minions you get if you get the art book. The Final Fantasy XIV Shadowbringers art book. They're a very happy couple. Their characters are really great. I love them. I was actually considering streaming Endwalker when it came out, and then I remembered I pre-ordered it, which means I will technically have access to it a day before everyone else. And last I checked, Square Enix doesn't really want people streaming stuff from the story too early. So when Endwalker comes out, I might stream from an alt during that time, just to avoid Endwalker spoilers. So that'll be fun. I don't know which alt I'll stream from. It might be one of my ones that's still in A Realm Reborn, but don't ask how many alts I have. I have many. I have many alts. So, like, one of the fun things about 14 is up in the corner by the mini-map. Let's see if I can show you. Where's the... Oh, here it is. Up here, this is the... As you can see, EORZ time, local time, and server time. So, server time is just basically what time it is at where the server is at. Local time is what time it is where I'm at. So y'all can see it's 2:16 p.m. 2:16 p.m. for me right now. And then the Eorzea time is what time it is in game. I'm excited for when it gets to sunset. Cause during Moonfire Fair, we usually get fireworks like over here in this direction. That'll be cool. Yeah, normally the jumping puzzle is like over in this area. As you can see, there's nothing there this time. Which I think some people on Twitter were talking about, hoping that they'd see a jumping puzzle. Twintania. Do I have my Twintania mount? No, I don't have my Twintania mount on the list. Where is... There it is. Someone also has a... Look! This is the Twintania mount. That's cool. Someone else has Twintania. That's neat. I hardly ever see anyone else have the Twintania mount. Maybe I'll show off my mounts after I finish the Moonfire Fair. I have a few of them at this point. She's no longer sitting next to me. Oh well. Final Fantasy XIV also has titles. Let me show. I've never really talked about them in previous streams, I don't think. But here is one set of the. See how many of these there are. See, let's see. I'm trying to figure out where the end of Heaven's Ward is. I believe the end of Heaven's Ward is like here. With the Final Fantasy XIV series, it's one of those games that you can literally start anywhere. If any of the Final Fantasy XIV games seem like you're interested in them, feel free to check them out. Oh, they're appearing. I believe there was someone also chilling. Oh boy, here we go. Other people have talked about it a lot, but Final Fantasy XIV does have... Oh god, I forgot I need a level sync. Oh no. This is actually easier than last year's. Last year's you had to do like these special commands. that you would get when you synced in. Oh, back it up. I think their target currently targeted on a... Oh. I think we have to kill these first. Oh yeah, these are... It's currently invincible until we kill these. Yeah. Yeah, there's fun mechanics like this. Oh, I don't like that. Oh, there's a bard with me. Hi. I normally main bard, so seeing another bard's cool. Final Fantasy XIV is fun to see what other people do for their like outfits and stuff. Cause look over here to my right, no left. There is a scholar, or either a scholar. No, she's a scholar. A scholar in like an Arabian type of outfit. That's cool. Grind? I would say when you're like doing your first class, it's not really that hard. Like, because with your first class, you're literally just going through the main story, and the main story is really good with... my HP went way down. I would definitely say the grindiest bit is when you get to the end game stuff. Like, I feel like that's the grindiest part. Hey, welcome! How are you doing? Let's find out what they have in the shop after this. The look of relief and supreme satisfaction on your faces. Am I to surmise that you've succeeded in driving off that most baleful bombard? Indeed, and we scarcely even broke a sweat in the doing, isn't that right, Pabiano? Quite so, my friend, though I dare say I wouldn't have been nearly as easy without Karan at our side. I can't thank you enough, my friend. I love that emote. That emote's funny. I mean, we're literally a hero of, like, the entire world and then some, and we still get embarrassed when someone's like, hey, thanks for helping us with this menial task. Oh, look, fireworks! The fireworks are going off. Yet we must remain ever vigilant, for there is no telling when the dread creature's friends may return to seek their revenge. In any event, the Isle of Endless Summer is safe for now, and that is what matters most. Truly are heroes, all of you! And all's well that ends well, I say, and with that, I say it's time we retrieved our supplies from the beach. Splendid! Just you wait, my friends. Nikiki is going to prepare the most marvelous dessert this realm has ever seen! Bounce, bounce, bounce. Complete! Ba-da-da-da! Okay, and then I think we go over here and talk to her first. Oh, we can't talk to her yet. Oh, we have to do the second quest with Nikiki, I think. Ah, yes. Nikiki has a mind to whip up the finest frozen dessert you've ever laid eyes on. Oh, Kiran, I can't thank you enough. Were it not for you, I'd have been too busy running for my life to even think of making Master Jujuruju's dessert. Names. Hi, Panic! But all's well that ends well, and finally I can get down to what I was brought here to do. I promise to be done before you know it, so why don't you and Pabiano entertain yourselves for the time being. Ah, and while you're at it, perhaps you could call Master Jujuruju as well. I'm sure he's more than eager than any to see my masterpiece take form. I'm free, I think. I'm free? No. Actually, no, I have to talk more with Haramaja. Ah, Karan, truly impressive the way you chased off that bombard. Not that I expected any less of you, of course. Thanks to you, I think we can safely say the Guild's put on another impressive show this year. It's only a matter of time before our halls are overflowing with aspiring adventurers. Talk about making the best of a bad situation. And right when I finished speaking, you sold 5 pots of black dye. Thanks game for letting me know. Speaking of which, I heard Nikiki's nigh done with her delightful creation. I don't know about you, but I am most eager to taste it myself. Believe it or not, I have something of a sweet tooth. Oh, hey, it's that guy on the cool cloud. Dude, sir, where'd you get that mount? Is the one that you have to buy with real money? Kiran, again, I thank you for the efforts in helping us dispatch the bombards. To think that such a calamity would befall us on the eve of the festivities. But pray, don't be too hard on Nikiki. She meant only to please, as she always has. Oh, and all the confusion I forgot to mention, she's actually a childhood friend of mine. We used to play together by the shore, and one day we set upon by a vicious monster. We thought we were done for, but were saved in the nick of time by a kindly adventurer who swiftly dispatched the beast and whisked us away to safety. That's when I vowed that one day I'd serve the guild and repay my debt to the brave soul who rescued me. Meanwhile, Nikiki was a genius in the kitchen since she was just a girl. She chose the path of a culinarian in hopes of refilling the bellies of all adventurers all over with nourishing and toothsome snacks. Lots of talking. Please save me. In the end, she found her calling making sweets, as opposed to the sort of hearty meals that you and I might favor, but that's rather fitting for her. She's always had an independent streak, after all. In any event, she's positively overjoyed that her latest creation will be presented front and center at the fair for adventurers all over to enjoy. More than anything, I'm just glad she's back with us, safe and sound. What mount shall I ride now? I kind of want to ride one of the birds. Which bird should I ride? I'm gonna ride the dark bird. I like this bird a lot. I like the purple. You know what I should do? I should switch back to my festivities outfit. Oh, if it isn't the ever resourceful and oh so forgiving adventurer who he's so ignomin. Oh no, words. Ignominiously. Okay, we're gonna just move on from that word. Tasked with gathering ingredients for a banquet. What's this you say? The fiends have been dispatched and my prized dessert is ready for the tasting? Why didn't you tell me sooner? Okay, yeah, let's switch back to the festival outfit. And which mount shall we ride this time? I'm going to ride the horse. Oh yeah, fun fact about some of these special mounts, they have different songs attached to them when you ride them. So this is the song that plays when you fight Ramu. I like the horse. There's also a unicorn. You can have a unicorn in the game too. Oh, it's you! You couldn't have come at a better time. I was just putting the finishing touches on my masterpiece. Pray wait for just a moment, won't you? I'm gonna drink some water because all the talking, long words, is straining my voice. Oh, that's pretty. Adventures, Eorzean, fairgoers, friends! I am most proud to present my latest creation. I call it Cosa del Hilo. Hilo. And I promise you that it will please your tongue even more than it does your eyes. Everyone cheers. And make sure it doesn't melt, as well as to help all of you stay cool amidst the scorching heat. I leave you with a present from my furry friends. Hey. What's the polar bear going to do? What? What? What did the polar bear just do? We have it's a magic polar bear, everyone. It can cast magic. fine. Well, did my dessert agree with you? After all the trouble I put you through, we can only hope so. Options. The polar bears are cute. I think there's another polar bear type like mount, but I think it's like dressed up like Santa. Or maybe that was a grizzly bear. It might have been a grizzly bear, actually, now I'm thinking about it. It was a Christmas event mount. My friends have it. I wasn't playing at the time. I had taken a break for like 2-3 years before I picked the game up again. So I missed that event. So. I'm going to put, your friends put on quite the show. Ah, now that's a relief to hear. If it provided you with a true refreshment after all your travels, travails? Well, as a confectioner and culinarian, nothing would make me happier. Swear they don't have sound effects for the bears. Speaking of which, I mean to tell you, ever since you chased off those bombards, my little friend here hasn't been able to take her eyes off you. Just look at her face. It's as if she's saying, "Oh, misadventure, what I wouldn't give to join you in your travels." Eh? Oh, the fireworks going off in the background. Oh, truly? How kind you are. She'll be most wonderful company on the road, I promise you that. And with that, I'd best get back to the kitchen. After all, adventurers from all corners of the realm have come to taste my latest, greatest creation. Until we meet again, a happy moonfire faire to you. Hi. Aw. Its mouth is big enough that I could put my whole head in there. I love the fireworks. Perfect timing. Thanks to your efforts, peace has returned to the beaches of Costa del Sol, and the festivities can commence in earnest. That is, until a bombard menace rears its ugly head. You may now purchase wares from the Moonfire Fair vendor. Participate in the fate appearing in the southeastern region of the fairgrounds to earn vouchers that can be exchanged for goods. Nice. You say goodbye, I say Hilo. So now to get the bear, we can do this. Where is the bear? There is the bear. Flying bear! Look at that. I love the fireworks in this game. It's fun watching them. Yeah, Panic. All of the mounts in the game can fly, even the ones that probably should be able to. Oh, that's cool. It's too bad there aren't some of the shaped ones. They have ones that look like bombards. What the Welcome to Final Fantasy XIV, Panic. Where all your dreams come true. Okay, enough of the watching. So, let's see here. Let's go see what was on... Let's go see what was actually over here. Let's see. Ooh, mass stall. We can get the dessert. Ooh. And then the rest of these seem to be the, there's like, so you get items that are like event items that you can use to like pull and it'll like make it a thing happen. Like for example, if you use this serpent tracer, it'll make like a serpent appear above your head. Is this also... Ooh, this is also an item for the house. This is an outdoor thing, but I like it anyway. I usually like getting the housing items more so than anything else, so... Well, that's the that is basically the moonfire faire right there. But before we like end stream, there's a couple other things I would like to do. But first, that will require us going back to my apartment. Come on, load. Load for me. Okay, here we go. So here, I'll show you the items I just got. Well, I can't really show one of them because it's an outdoor item, but these other ones I can. So here. Also, don't mind my maidservant and my mender. Don't worry about that. Ah. Okay, so if I'm gonna put this next to the cookies that I got last. Oh, maybe I need to move that. I might have to move it slightly. I will do that later. First, actually, this might be better up here than the. There we go. This might be better over here. No, not in the wall. That might be better right there. There we go. Ta-da! So yeah, this is one of the items I just got. Also, that right there is from the Easter event, the little cookies next to it. And then here is the dessert we actually just helped make in the event. Which is really cool looking. I like it a lot. I know, right? There's actually, okay, so I'm wondering, so I actually found out about this earlier this year, is that they're actually making a Final Fantasy XIV cookbook, and I'm wondering if they're going to include like this in it, because this is a dessert that's special to it. I think you can pre-order them right now. I'm stuck. These cookies look cute. And then here's my. It's been a while since I showed off my my apartment, but this is my little alcove where I have all my plants and stuff. A little place to paint right there. A little kitchen area, table to eat food. Then back here is my bed, my double bed. Yeah, actually, I'm gonna move something. Where it select the right, there we go. I actually think I might put this here. Yeah, like that. Yeah, I think I like that better right there. Next to the tank diagram. The tank. And then here's the map of Eorzea. Here's a little shark plushie I got. I don't remember how I got this. I think I might have bought it. For like in-game. Then there's this. And the little... This is like my little office slash bedroom. I'm a sentimental fool, so I actually themed some of the stuff in my apartment to make it look like it's a place where I do stuff with my girlfriend. Cause her character is a Lalafell, so there's like little small things for her. Like this is for her to sit in front of the fire if she wants to. It's comfier than these, because these seats, I got them because I thought you could like sit back in them, but watch this. You sit like that in them. Look! Look at how big this seat is, and you sit on like the edge of it. This is the type of seat that I'd be like getting back and like, ooh, curling up in it. It's really funny. And then I have this. I wanted to make my apartment look like it was a place someone lived in, you know? Two aprons. And then I have my maidservant. She sells stuff like this. Like you could just buy some of these things from vendors. Yeah, repair my staff, please. Oh, speaking of, I don't know if anyone's seen my staff before, but this is my staff. This is the current resistance gear. Not current, it's the second to last. Because there's a new upgrade that came out last story patch that I can't get. Because I'm not high enough in the resistance yet. High enough rank to upgrade to the final form. But yeah, this is my apartment. Anyway, let's go outside really fast. I want to show off a couple of my mounts. Because I've got a bunch. I don't think in any of my other streams I've really shown them off before. Like in most of my other streams I just do my dailies and then I do maybe 1 or 2 dungeons and then I'm done. Let's see here. I have a lot of mounts, as you can see. I have 50. I have exactly 50. So here is the Chocobo. Oh, there's a person there. Hi, person. So this Chocobo is the company Chocobo that you get at level 15, I believe, after you join one of the ground companies. And this Chocobo is one everyone gets, and you get it customized with the way the Chocobo looks, and even change the feather color. Like, by default, the Chocobos are yellow, but you can make them red, or black, or blue, or green, like I have. Pink, orange, etc. They're cool. The other one you can get... The other Chocobo... There's a couple Chocobos you can get. There's the Trot Chocobo, which is a 2-person Chocobo. This Chocobo I have, specifically, I was able to get because I've recruited a certain amount of people to Final Fantasy XIV. Like, I gave them a special code and they got special items, and I have special items as a result. Yeah, the Chocobo music starts playing when you ride the Chocobos. Also, look how big this baby is. There's one other 2-person Chocobo, and it's called the Amber Chocobo. I don't have it. I could get it, but I have other things I want first. And then here's the Black Chocobo. You get this one in Heaven's Word. So if you don't want to like make your other Chocobo black, you can do this one. You can just ride this one. I like this one a lot. I don't ride it a lot though because I have other ones. Like here's the Magitech armor. If you want to ride a mech, here's an option. Oh, did they add music to this one? This one didn't used to have music attached to it. Or I never noticed it. Nice. Then there's... This one I think is hilarious. It might be, actually, from Final Fantasy VI. Because they do have tracks from previous games. And then here's this baby. Makes sense. They are those Magitech mech that you ride do kind of look like the ones you see, I think, in the opening of 6. I like this one because it's funny. I like the look of being carried along like this. There's this one. There's a couple of these ones. The Armin. The evil eye. Look at it. It's evil. And like I'm just like chilling on top of it like, oh, this is fine. What do you mean it's evil? And then here's another one, but this one's a circus armament. It's, I like this pose even more, to be honest. Because I look smug. This one actually has a, so a couple of mounts have a special thing that they do. And this is what this one can do. Do little, like, things in front of it. I like doing that. This is a Halloween mount that you got from a Halloween event. Like, 3 years ago? Yeah, I think it was 3 years ago. Behemoth. Very standard. It's one of the ones that's easy to get in the game. I thought it was because of that. I mean, the hat, it does also mark it as a Halloween event. This is the Behemoth. It's a fairly easy one to get. Cavalry Drake. This one, so this one and I believe this one. These three, this is the third one, are all ones that are tied to beast tribes. And you normally get them through beast tribes stuff, but I got them through Moogle stuff because I thought they were like exclusive mounts. And I didn't realize they were ones you got through beast tribe stuff until later. But yeah, that's what those are. This is another beast tribe mount right here. Our big elephant friend. You would think this would be a two-person mount, wouldn't you? Looking at it? You'd fit at least 2 other people on here, actually. 1 on the head and 2 on the back. But no, it's 1 person. 1-person mount. Here's the manogram. This is one of the ones you could get with Chocobo feathers, which you get for recruitment. I love this baby. Look at its tiny legs! Yeah, no problem. You can see you later, Pixel. We're wrapping up anyway. Here's the manogram. God, I have too many mounts, actually. I already showed the Twintania. Saw Polar Bear. I've definitely shown off my Griffin and this one before. I haven't. Oh, here's one that I haven't shown off. My Manta Ray. I like my Manta Ray. Yeah, I'm just showing off the mounts, and then we're gonna end stream, because what the stream was largely just to do the Moonfire Fair, so because I thought it'd be fun to stream it. Let's see. I had the carbuncle out earlier. Here's the Porksy. Porksy's next. It's a pig. It's a tiny little flying pig. I love Porksies. Oh, these ones also do something. I'm gonna do this. The next one is one of my favorites. All hail the Scree. So this one does this. I love this mount so much. Oh no! I'm so sorry, Paddock, that you slept wrong. Do some stretches. Get up and do some stretches if that'll help. Or maybe you already have. Here's an Antelope Stag. There's a doe as well. I like that. I was riding this one for a while because I liked the way it ran. Well, actually, I still kind of like the way it runs. I like the animation. I like the run animation. That's it. It's not very special mount, that one. Here's the Mana Cutter. It's another story mount that you get at Fly. Yeah, I didn't think it did. This was a Halloween event thing. It is you can only buy it on the store, and you can do this with it. Me and some friends like to use the broom to mess around with each other. This is a beast tribe. You get when you get max beast tribe, I believe, with the Namazu. I like the music with this one. Here we have the first four-person mount in the game, which is literally from Final Fantasy 15. This was a limited time mount, but they're actually doing the 15 event soon again. So I'm excited for that. It also flies. It goes into the fly mode. It's cool. Oh, I disappeared. Look how tall I am. My head does not make it over the dashboard. I don't. Like I'm just kind of like, how do I see? How am I driving this car? It's even worse. The Lalafels are even funnier because the Lalafels literally stand on top of the seat. They stand on the seat. Here's my tank. You get this from the dwarves in Shadowbringers, the beast tribe there. This one does this. You can fire a laser. The laser doesn't actually do anything, but it's fun to do. Here's the Gabriel Alpha, I believe. It's a cool flying mech. It's one of the ones you get from the resistance field. Yes, it does startle the enemy. This is one that I actually got, like, within the first, like, I did the front, the southern front by myself right away, and I got 2 of these in, like, my first, like, hours. I ended up giving one of them to a friend because they were having trouble getting it, so. It's really cool when it flies. I can't really show here, but like it spins around and you like lay down flat and it turns into like an airplane. It's really cool. Here's a snowman. This one's hilarious. I've scared people with this. It's cause if you move just slowly enough, like this, you just move like this. So, if you like player names turned off, you'll just see a snowman slowly moving towards you. And then if you start, like, I scared them doing this, and then I start moving really fast. Cause then you bounce like this. This mount is so... This mount is really good. I love this one a lot. I am just an innocent little snowman. Yeah, when the outside of my free company building was all Christmas themed, I actually literally just sat in the snow, one of the snow patches like this. Until one of my friends came by, and then I started moving towards them, and I'd stop every time they turned around and be like, that thing's moving. And I'm like, what thing? The snowman you put outside. I'm like, there's no snowman outside. I didn't put any snowman outside. What are you talking about? And it freaked them out so bad. And then they target and they'd be like, Dreamy, why did you do this to us? And they're like, because it was funny. Here's the unicorn. Wait, let me actually bring the unicorn up. So the unicorn you get if you get Conjurer to level 30. This is one of the few ones that's actually tied to a healing class. I think it's cool. I wish it had its own song though attached to it. And then here is Nightmare, which is sort of like the unicorn except evil. Evil unicorn. Look at its evil red eyes. Yeah, you can get this one at random with the first extreme trials. Like, okay, so all of these horses, these ones to here, are mounts you get from extreme trials, which are actually really easy to do. If you're level 80 and you just unsync them, which is what me and my friends did, is we unsynced them, got all the horses, and then we got this, which is the ultimate horse you get, which I'm just going to show this one off because all the other horses look basically the same. But this one looks like this. All gold, glowy. And then when you like fly, it like makes ethereal wings pop out. It's cool. I think I have screenshots on my Twitter of it. And then here's the birds. All the birds are from Heaven's Ward. These are the Heaven's Ward Ultimates. Not Ultimate, the Heaven's Ward Extreme. And here's the one the ultimate bird for Heaven's Ward. We're almost done. We're almost free. The big glowy bird. Look how glowy this bird is. Blinding. It's also got a fun sparkle effect. Sound effect that comes with it. Oh, from the Pokemon Gold. I mean, you're not entirely wrong. So, last three mounts. We're almost done. So this is Alto. You get this one for maxing out one of the crafting quest lines. It's a little more complicated than that, but yeah, basically you get this for doing crafting stuff. I like this mount too a lot. Midgardsimer. This is a Heaven's Ward mount you get from the story. Up until Stormblood, you actually get quite a few mounts just from playing the game. And in Stormblood, you get one, and I don't remember getting any in Shadowbringers. Here's one of my favorite mounts. The fat cat. The fatter cat. I love this cat. This mount is the best. I love it. Look at it. It's amazing. It's perfect. Look at its tiny little legs. Look at them go. Look at it run. It's so cute. Run. I would totally buy a beanbag of this cat. Of the fatter cat. That would be amazing. Hi Pocky, you're not wrong. It does kind of like a steamed bun. Oh, so before I get off and show the very last mount, I have one last mount to show. I want to get up to the top of my roof. No! I used to be able to do this like amazingly. So my free company literally did this just for the purpose of being able to no, damn it! Of being able to get onto our roof because we thought it was funny. No. As you can see, I'm terrible at like parkour, jumping puzzles in this game. There we go. There we go. We're almost there. No! No. Okay, let me see if I can... I'm gonna jump on a mount. I'll get on this one, my griffin. Sometimes this is easier when you're on a mount. Sometimes it doesn't work at all. Let's try the carbuncle. Come along, little carbuncle. No. Okay, if I can't... Oh, no! No! I did it twice! Oh, I did it. Okay, we're gonna show off the last mount now that we're on the roof. The very last mount I have to show off is this. the little bumper car mount. This mount is so funny. Look at it. No! It fell off! You can get this mount from doing, I think this is from doing the Yokai Watch event last year, or was it earlier this year? It was something like that. It was either earlier this year or last year. It's... I know I look tiny in it. I look like my legs are just gone, for they're like scrunched up in there somehow. I don't... I would show off all my minions, but do you want to see how many minions I've got? Look, I have 6 pages. This would take way too long. So I figured bounce was the better option, but even that took a long time. Anyway. I would say that we're gonna end stream now. Yeah, 6 pages. That's how many I have. I have at least 100 minions. Closer to 150 actually. I'm closer to 150 when it comes to minions. But and a lot of those are ones I actually crafted myself because you can craft minions. Those are fun. That's basically it for today. We did the Moonfire Fair. I gotta have fun with that. I genuinely, that was my first time doing that this year. Now I have to go do it with all my alts, which there's like 10 of those, so wish me luck. I'm probably gonna skip all the scenes because I've already read them all out loud. I'm going to stream an art stream either tomorrow or Friday. I don't know. I'm still not sure. I guess if I'm feeling like drawing tomorrow, I'll do it tomorrow. If not, I'll do it on Friday. Today was fun. Y'all have a good day, and I'll see you next time. Bye!